Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Crafting with V, and if you're new here, welcome. So glad to have you, and if you're returning, thank you so much for returning. So what I'm going to be doing today is just a kit up and chat. I'm going to be kitting up. I don't know how well y'all can see that because as always my lighting in here is absolutely terrible, but I'm kitting up Woodland Panorama. I'll show you that a little bit better once I show you my desk. Anyway, but I hope y'all enjoy. If you don't mind, hit that like button, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. I would love to have you here as part of this family. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started, okay? So I'll see you back in just okay. So we are back. I have 4 packages of these drills. This painting, let's get this where you can see it. This is not wanting to show up very well, but this is Woodland Panorama, and it is 180 by 60. I will be working on this along with others. I'm not just going to work on this one. In fact, one of the other ones that I'm working on is my Bluebird song, which you can see in the background. Got this little tissue box here that's empty, and that's what I'm going to be throwing all my trash in so that I can get everything set up. But the first thing that we are going to do, I'm going to start with this side. We get the first 5 of these, and then we are going to put, these are my Forever Young trays. I will link them in the description. I absolutely love them. Along with my butterfly trays, which I will have to use 5 of. But anyway, we're going to start off with these first 5. Is that yeah, we're going to go, well, you know what, we're going to start off with the first 15. Let me get all of these out because I think I'm going to start it the other way. Scoot all of these up. Because some of these I got in here different ways, and I want to make sure I get them all correct. Okay, here is the first 15 of these trays. So all I'm going to do right now is I am just going to start putting my stickers on here. This part is the easy part. So once we start getting to opening up the drill packets and all that, that is whenever the hard part begins. And I will tell you, sometimes my lines aren't the straightest. So, or my lines, my way that I place these stickers. So any of y'all that bothers, I am very, very sorry. I try to put them on there straight, but I do not stress over it, because I want them to look nice, but I also want to be able to get this done quickly. So, how has everybody's week gone? Mine has been okay so far. I called Mom on Tuesday. I was gonna go down and see her, but I didn't get a chance to, so I called her and she did answer the phone, which I was so happy about. And then we talked on the phone for a little bit. She seemed in a pretty good mood, so I was very happy about that. And she hasn't been answering the phone, so that in itself was something that I was happy about. So I had a good visit with her on the phone. She seemed to be doing okay. I will be going down there this week, as always. But I will have to get her a new phone. Because yesterday, I just bought that phone too. But yesterday we went and switched cell phone carriers. And we got up there about noon. I think it was about noon. We did not get home till after 9 o'clock last night between everything that we had to do. All of the kids are scattered around the area, so we got the phone switch. There was some of us that had to get new phones, some of us that didn't. Even though mine was paid off, I went ahead and got a new phone anyway, just for the fact that I was having some issues out of mine. Just the fact that whenever I went to charge it, the screen was going green on it. And it started doing that whenever I dropped it a while back. So we are thinking that the screen might be going out on it, but we have other phones to trade in, so I'm going to go ahead and keep that one. As long as I possibly can. I set those in there wrong. And then I just go and drop them. I know y'all can't see that, but 5 of these trays just went flying. And even though there's no drills in them, they did stay closed whenever I dropped them. So I don't know if that might help some of y'all. See? They all stayed closed. Okay. Yep. Ouch. Hit my head on the desk. Let's get these back in order so I can put them back in here. They need to go in the other order. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 6. Okay. Let's try not to do that again. And then we got our 11 through 15. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with the next set of these. Getting the next 15 out so that I can put that on there. Trying to keep this kind of where y'all can see what I'm doing, but if it's out of frame, I am so sorry. Okay, so where was I at? Oh, I did get a new phone because I was having issues with mine, and then there were 2 phones that were still being paid on, so we had to go ahead and get new phones for them so that it would work. Anyway, so we got all of the phones. We were there till probably 5 o'clock. We went and got something to eat because I hadn't ate all day. I was starving. We went to Five Guys is what it's called. It was next to the AT&T store. So we went there. We got lunch, dinner combined basically. And then we had to go out and take Lexi her phone, which is probably another 30 minutes from where we were at. So we went out there, we visited a little bit, and got to see the boys, Mo and Patrick. So cute. And little Patrick is getting very, very spoiled, it seems like, because he started crying a little bit, and she told me I could go ahead and get him and pick him up. So I did, and he was perfectly content. All smiles, all happy, as long as somebody was holding him. So I think he likes being held quite a bit. Anyway, he was just looking around and taking everything in. Mo was being a little bit hyper. He was all over the place. But anyway, whenever I first got there, he grabs my hand and pulls me back to his room to show me his new bed and stuff that he got. So, but we were there for quite a while. And she transferred everything over on her phone, reset it, and gave us the phone because we're going to have to trade those in, the ones that aren't working, or not that aren't working, that aren't paid off, and hers was one of them. So we got her phone, we took it, and then I told him that I wanted a case for mine because I hate getting a new phone and carrying it around without a case. Especially these newer phones that cost so much money. They are so expensive. I have to have a case because I am notorious for dropping my phone. I have to have a case. I have to have the screen protector, the whole 9 yards. And so we went to Best Buy, and they had a few cases. But I found this one. It was a little pricey. I'm not going to say how much, but anyway, I like the flowers, but it's not my favorite. But what was my favorite is this is the kind of mount I have in my car and what I use for recording and everything else. So it had this MagSafe, which is a magnet built into the case. And with the ones that I have right now, I had to put them on the back of the case, and they would not charge with that. This one will. I can lay it on my wireless charger and actually charge it. So, I really do like that part of it. I'm glad to have that part back, which means I haven't tried it in my car yet. Which means in my car I have a wireless charger, And I can actually lay my phone on that to charge while I'm driving. So that will be nice. As long as that works. I've never used it in my car, so hopefully it works. If it doesn't, it's a good thing I'm finding out now because it's still under warranty. But anyway, we got the up to 30 with the stickers on it. So let's go ahead and get the next 15 of these out if I don't drop them. Okay, we're already at 15 minutes and all I have gotten done is numbering. I haven't even got all the numbering done on all of my trays here. But we're gonna go ahead and get all that done. Okay, there's all of those. So we're gonna start working on these again. This, I don't know if I said, it has 65 colors in it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those are ABs. So I'm really going to have fun with the ABs, but I blame Connie on me getting this one. Actually, we'll go ahead and blame Connie on the next one that I ordered too. Because on St. Patrick's Day, they had that buy one, get one 50% off sale. And I could not resist it. Because there were two that I wanted from Dreamer Designs. Very much so. And I'm going to start allowing myself to maybe order like one or two every other month. Not a no-buy, but I'll give myself every other month to order a premium canvas. So I went ahead and ordered those. But I'll go ahead and give y'all a sneak peek of what I ordered. I ordered the Firebird Panorama, which is by the same artist as this. I love that one as well. And then I ordered the Hannah Lynn Mystery Painting. I am just hoping that that mystery painting is not one of the Hannah Lynn's that I already have. By the description of it, I don't think that it is. But we'll see. If it is, then I may end up doing a giveaway at some point. If it turns out to be one of the Hannah Lynn's that I've already got. Not of the mystery one, because I love doing mysteries. I love watching them just come alive as you're working on them. But I may end up doing a giveaway on the, if it turns out to be a Hannah Lynn that I've already got. Okay, let's see. So I did order those. Like I said yesterday, we went and got our phones, got all that switched over. We will be saving about $100 a month on that. One of my biggest issues though right now is the fact that my tablet, whenever we put the SIM card in it, it didn't work. So Josh is going to go by there today once he gets off work. Take my tablet there. He can't get his watch to work on there. So we're gonna have to get all this stuff figured out. Otherwise, I guess we're just gonna cancel the watch line and the tablet lines for the meantime being, because of the fact that if we're not going to be able to use them on the network, then there's no sense in us paying the money for them. And eventually they'll put a special out to where you get a free tablet or something. And we'll do that later on. But which is fine. I do use my tablet, but I went like 3 months without even knowing where it was at all. And I finally found it. And then we switched carriers. So, hey, we're almost done with this part. Just got 20 more left to sticker. And I did make a copy of this sheet before we started doing this, so I do have a copy of it. Oops, this one's gonna go down here. And you know what? We might just do all of these at once. These last ones, because got my 5 butterfly trays right here that I'm going to be using. Okay. So, actually we'll put these over here on that side. Let's go ahead and start numbering away. I remember when Diamond Art Club didn't have the stickers to where you could just take them off the sheet pre-cut. In fact, this one, which keep uncovering that square that I'm working on, put the scissors there until I start working on it. In fact, you had to cut the stickers apart to put them on here. And you notice a couple of these have washi tape on them. The reason for that is those stickers were very hard to get off the containers. I'm hoping I don't have that issue with these ones. And maybe I should have put washi tape on all of them, but that is okay. 48. Oh, I left the 50 there. How does that happen? Stardust is outside, and I get a Stardust hair behind that sticker. How does that happen? So, anyway, he's going to take the tablet back up there today. I've got to take Joshua to work here in a little bit, so I'm trying to get this done before. But since we're at a point, I'm going to say, if you have any emails you want to send me for me to show in next week's Coffee Chat and Whip, send them to me. Let me know. If you have any pets that you want to be featured in the pet parade, please send those to me. I would love to see your little fur babies. Go ahead and tell me their names whenever you send the picture, so I can put that on there as well. And I will feature them in part of the video at the beginning, and then I will add them to the pet parade at the end of my Coffee Chat and Whips. I am still right around the same place with my subscribers, so I'm really trying to get to that 1,000 subscriber mark. I cannot wait. But so if you like this, please go ahead and like, subscribe, comment. It doesn't cost anything to do so. Go ahead and get this one put on, and then I'm going to put these, go ahead and put all these in the container that I have over here, so that we can get those ones out of the way so I can finish the rest of these up. Come on. Okay, only 10 left to sticker. You know what? I'm just going to put these ones in here as I sticker them. And then all we will have left is the butterfly trays to sticker. Okay. We got those stickered. Yep, I'm trying to drop trays again. Okay, then we are going to do the last 5, which are these butterfly trays. Which I have my little 12 holder over here to hold these. Since these already have the washi tape on these few, I'm not going to take it off. There's no need. But I'm also not going to put washi tape on these other ones here in that manner. Sorry if that might bother some of y'all, since it doesn't quite match. And I've still got a few stickers left over here. Okay, so these are all numbered. This one, these right here, nope, I don't want it right there because it'll be in y'all's way. Yeah, I gotta move stuff around. Okay, this is just my copy of this. I'm gonna go ahead and hang it back down here. For the time being anyway, I'm gonna move that back over there. And then we are gonna go ahead and put these in here. So that we can get all these ready. And with this one, I know, absolutely know that I'm gonna have a lot of these with more than one bag of them. So we are going to use this. I need to get some more of these. I just don't remember where I got this one. And we are going to take a label and put it on here. I thought I had some bigger labels in here. I guess I don't. Maybe they're in my little book here. I guess I can use a couple of these ones. And I need my pen or marker. That's a dry erase marker. That one won't work. I would rather not have a gel pen. There we go. Okay, so this one we're just gonna write Woodland. Can y'all even see that? You can. It's not the best, but it does work. And I am going to put that on this so that we know that's what is in here. I only had to use one. I'm surprised. Okay. So I know that that's what these extra drills are going to go to. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to bring this back up here so that I can see it. We're going to start with this package of drills. I cannot remember if these are in order or not. They might be. The good thing is these have the number on them, not just the DMC. So I don't think I'll even need this. Okay. So we are going to go ahead and get started on this one. See, even in this one, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 801s. Okay, we got 120. So let's get our case number 20, which is this one. And hopefully there is no static in these. It looks like there might be though. Look, there is some static. So we are going to go ahead. Okay, sorry, my daughter came in to use the car, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to figure out if we're going to go to that magazine and take it off.
What?
Paul told me we could do something. It's my birthday this Monday. And, well, I want to go to Mount Magazine so bad because the food over there is so good. But I have to be back in town by 1:20 because of the kids. What am I supposed to do, Mom? I really want to go eat there.
I don't know. It's also going to be pretty cold today.
Yeah, I know. We'd have to take the sandwich if anything. And I have to stay walking the car.
So anyway, I put my dryer sheet in here. And oh no, she let the monster in here. And this doesn't work as well with these trays, but it does still work. What? It works somewhat. For the staticky drill trays, on the butterfly trays, it works a lot better. Where you can do it like that and get all of the drills in the package and they won't fly all over the place, but I don't think that these are as bad as some of them. But I've got that little piece of dryer sheet in there, so I'm just shaking it around before I put it in here. Okay. And the next one here is 21. And we are going to do Stardust. You are going to be a pain today, aren't you? Huh? Oops, wrong way. I don't know, y'all can't see her, but she's being a pain. once again, get down. Okay, I'm sorry, Stardust, but you need to go down there, okay? I can't hold her and do this at this time. She's like, how dare you put me down, and she takes off running off. Okay, this is $7.96, which is what this one is. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm putting the piece of dryer sheet in all of these just in case. Yeah, this does not work as well with this type of tray as it does the butterfly trays. I had no issues doing this with the butterfly trays except for the one that I tried to show y'all. That one, the lid kept coming off. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just that it doesn't want me to show y'all this on the camera. Okay, so we got that one done. Now, where was I at on talking to y'all? Got $7.97, so this is our next one. You know what? I might try to put this in the bag and shake it around real quick. This came in my art dot trays, which I did not unbox on here. This is $22, $7.97. But I'm gonna go ahead. We'll do this really quick. In between, maybe that'll help some. I doubt it, but we'll try it anyway. These are not really terrible. That's my cameras going off in case you are wondering what that was. All those notifications, it's from my daughter. For some reason, it's running a little behind today. Go ahead and put that in there. I don't know if that helped or not. Okay, with the 801s, we've got 5 bags of them. So I'm going to leave one bag out, and the other 4 of them I'm going to put in this bag over here. Because I don't need all 4 bags opened. It would take me a lot more trays to kit this up if I did that. So we're going to go ahead and put those ones in here. Got that opened. Okay, this is number 23, which is 801. And I don't know if this is a big thing for y'all, and it may just be my imagination. These are the generic dryer sheets that I have cut up. The other day, whenever I was kitting up the wonders of nature in my car, I ended up buying the Gain dryer sheets, and I don't know what it is, but they just seem to work a lot better for me than these ones do. I don't know why that is. And like I said, it might just be my imagination, but it does seem to turn out that way. And yes, I've got my static guard over there, but I don't know where my Q-tips and stuff are, so I was kind of unprepared for this today, so we're just picking up the loose drills that have flew all over the place. That one didn't go too bad though. I've had a lot worse static in drills before. And I keep trying to uncover this one that I'm working on, and I don't want to get it unsticky. Okay, what's the next one? Oh, I guess I already went through one complete pack of my one strand of drills, and now we are on the one. That's good. Okay. So this one does not have that many in it. So hopefully this one won't be that bad. Okay, I don't even know where I was at, what I was telling y'all about before I started doing these drills. I'm trying to think. Okay. So this weekend at work wasn't that bad. We were kind of slow again. We were done pretty early on Monday night. Wow, this whole thing. No, I wasn't finished with that other set of drills right there. Are more of them. This whole thing right here. All of these are black drills, 310. So, once again, one pack is going to be left out. And then these other ones, I'm going to cut apart because it's just easier for me to grab them out of the bag that way. And put these other 5 in here. So we got this one set of 310. Put those up there. I keep forgetting to put my trash in my little trash box up here, which whenever it's full, since it's an old tissue box, I just throw the whole thing away. I always keep tissue around here. Sometimes I'll use cotton balls to change out my wax in my warmer, but most of the time it's just easier for me to grab a couple tissues in there and set it up for it to, and put it in there so it absorbs all the wax and I can just throw them away. The reason I do that is I don't wait till it cools down before I get them out of there. Sometimes I'll change out my wax throughout the day, so that's just the way that I do it. Okay, we got our number 2. The next one, I'm going to go ahead and go to 24. There's 2 of these. One is, color is 814. Yep, and this is 24s. You get some more dryer sheets, and I do know, even though it may be my imagination, but once this is done, then I will, once I finish using all these dryer sheets, I will start using those game ones. They just seem to work better for me. I have no clue why. They just do. See, look how much static is in this bag. That one worked kind of good. And I don't have to worry about those flying all over the place except for a few. I did lose 3 of that color and a couple of the one before that. Maybe I need my big tray. I think my big tray is in my extra drill box. So we'll wait on that. You know what? We're going to see if this little static eater does any good in here. Even though it's got those dryer sheets in here. We'll see if this does any good. As long as I don't let go of it because I don't have it clasped. Well, it seems to have done pretty good with it. They are not nearly as staticky. I don't know if that's the dryer sheets or that, but okay, the next one is 3, and get that one. It's 321. It's a really pretty red. I'm glad that I've already got the stickers on all these. It just makes it so much easier. Get a few more of these little dryer sheets out. The only problem with doing it at the end here instead of the side over here, the side over here has this little thing and it gets in the way. The edge of it's just a little bit too wide. So I don't know if that's part of the reason or not. See, that was just the dryer sheet, and it did about the same thing, so I don't know if that static eater was the helping hand in that last one. Okay. Let's get number 4. We are already at 46 minutes, so I don't think I'm going to get all of this kitted up before I have to let you go. An hour is, I think, for a whip and chat is pretty good, and I am almost at that hour. Haven't went much over it, or I haven't went much over it. I haven't went over it yet, but that is a long time. But even though I'm kitting this up, I don't know if I'll start this canvas right away or if I will completely work on this or if I'll do Woodland Panorama as my weekend retreat on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I have not decided yet what I'm going to do with this one. I forgot to put a dryer sheet in that one. So, who knows, in the next Coffee Chat and Whip, y'all might see Woodland Panorama being done. Of course, I'm going to keep y'all updated on my Chuck Pensum for the Chuck Along. I'm doing pretty good on this one. I don't think I'm that far behind. If I can get this one done and maybe this section over here done today, not today, but this week, then I will be doing really good on it. Okay, that first bag is done. I think whenever I put these back in their bags, I didn't quite put them back in order. This bag's kind of ripped. So, go ahead and get this one out. see which ones we have here. This looks like it may have some of our ABs in it. It does. And that little idea of whenever you go to put them in the trays does not work with the ABs. I don't know what it is, but that absolutely does not work with ABs. Okay, so this is 59. That's still over here. Right here is my 59. We got our little question mark. This is a really pretty blue AB. Like I've told y'all before, I have a love-hate relationship with ABs. They're either, this one doesn't have any static in it, so that's good. But it is still going to get a dryer sheet just in case it starts accumulating some static. We got 2 bags of this green AB. So we're going to put the other bag of it in there. And this is 58. I love the fact that these actually have the 58, 56 on the drill bags. I would really love it if Diamond Art Club did that. It would, since they put them out of order, it would make them so much easier to kit up. There's no static in that one either. Wow. I guess it was just that first bag that had the static in it. Love that. Okay, this is AB08. It looks like 141 of Diamond Art Club's. 57. I'm going to have a lot of ABs in here, which means that I will probably be using my pen like this with the wax in it a lot on this Woodland Panorama. I've found that those pens work great because I might have to wipe off my drills from having wax on them a little bit, but it doesn't pull the wax from my pen, which is one of the big issues that I have with ABs, because I do press hard on my trays or on my drills whenever I'm placing them, so, and I know that's on me. Okay, so let's see, 56. There are 2 of those, yep. So we get to put one of these in there. And get out our 56. Yeah, this is going to have a lot of extra drills left. Even though it's only 65 colors, there's a lot of each color, it seems like. Okay, this bag doesn't seem to be too bad at all with the static, which is a good thing. Makes going through this set of them a lot easier. Okay, there's only one bag of 54, or 55, I'm sorry. I was looking at the next one. Okay, we're at 53 minutes. We got a few minutes left. Once I put the pep rate on here, it'll be probably a little bit over an hour, but that's okay. I'll just do a few of the ending notes here. Oh, there was one other thing that I wanted to tell you. And since if you're still watching at this point, the Sonic in our town has been tore down to the ground. Okay? It is no longer there. The other day, whenever I was door dashing, it was showing me that there is hot spots near Sonic. And it showed the little hot spot. There's no other places around Sonic in that little area that DoorDash. So I'm like, okay. Not gonna keep a big eye on the hot spots anymore, because if they're saying that that's a hot spot, it was from the week before whenever they closed down and tore down the Sonic. Because they were open one day, no warning at all, and then they tore it down. Now, they're not gone. They are building a new one. But it was at the last minute. Nobody, or at least nobody that I know of, knew that they were going to tear down that Sonic and build a new one. We're getting one that has a drive-through in it, I believe. So that'll be really nice. I love Sonic. Now, for a long time, I could not go there at all. 54 was the one that I just did, wasn't it? Yep. This one is an extra bag. So it gets put in with our extra bags. And I got 53. And then we get started on the next strand of drills here. But yeah, so I'm not sure whether to believe the hotspot or where I live anyway. So, might have to look at that. Okay, anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to my channel, and I would love to have you here. So happy if you made it to this point. Leave me a comment. I love reading the comments, and that was something that I was going to do in this video, and I did not even get around to it. I may have to do a short little video while I'm taking Josh to work after he's out of the car and drop him off, and answer all of y'all's comments. But anyway, I will see you in the next video. Everyone take care. Bye.